kiss for you.
Welcome guys in our new video. So in this video we are going to learn how we can get data from multiple sheet by the help of VLOOKUP. So if you are new to our channel, so please guys subscribe our channel. You will get red color subscribe button below the video. Please press and also press bell icon so that you can get update for our upcoming video. So guys, let me introduce which kind of problem we are going to handle right here. So here we have a three sheet. Our first two sheet is dedicated to different department. First is store department, second is sales department. So here we have very small data. The reason behind this small data is so that you can easily understand how your formula will work. So here we have a data, and you can see guys, in employee id column we have a random ids. These are not continuous format, means 1 2 3 4 5. These are random ids. And if you will jump to our second department sheet, which is sales department, so same thing you will get right here. So and you can see we have an answer in our third sheet. So let's delete this so that we can start from the beginning. So guys, before start the video, let me introduce myself. My name is Bhupender Singh and you are watching BHL Academy. So guys, if you will use simple VLOOKUP right here, that will not work because we have a data in different sheets. So what you need to do right here, so now we are going to use if error with VLOOKUP. So the reason behind if error we use in Excel when you want to handle the error. So type if error. So the parameter of if error is value and second parameter is value if. So you can understand by the simple example. So first parameter is value. That means if your formula will properly work, so which answer you will get by your formula, that will show in value. And if your formula will get any error, that will show under value if error. So now I'm going to use VLOOKUP. So type VLOOKUP. So here we have a parameter for VLOOKUP. So guys, this time I'm not going to describe all the parameters because we have already created two more videos previously. So if you want to understand from the basics, so go and check the description box where you will get the link for those videos. So let's start. So first we have to select value, lookup value. So lookup value is A3 cell because here we have a ID. So lookup value. Let's go to table arrays, which is second parameter. So table array, we select our complete range. Now I'm going to freeze this F4. So you can see dollar sign right here, this range. So dollar sign A to F9. So the reason behind this dollar sign is when you will drag this formula from anywhere, so your range will not change. That's why we put dollar sign. So put comma. Here we have our next parameter, which is column index number. So guys, for column index number, now we are going to use a very basic trick. I hope you guys already know this. If you don't, you will learn by watching this video. So you can see in my first row we have some numbers. So second, third, fourth, fifth, so we have some numbers. So we just select these numbers and let me freeze the column index. So guys, B1 is our column index. So we just select B1 cell. So guys, now we are going to freeze 1 because B for column and 1 for cell address. So our column index number is mentioned in B1 cell. That's why we select B1, so that we have no need to put column index number again and again. Our formula will automatically understand by using first row numbers. So we select 1. Reason behind selecting 1, because we are going to drag this formula down. And if you will freeze B, let's see, if we will put dollar sign right here, so B1 cell column index number will freeze. for all columns. That's why we only freeze one, so that we can change. So when we drag this, column index will also change, B1, C1, D1, E1, where you can see we have a number for column index. So put comma, sorry, put comma, 0 for exact match, we already discussed. Put comma. Now here we have second parameter for if error. If this will show any error, then how we will handle this? So we handle using VLOOKUP again. So again we are using VLOOKUP. Guys, please pay attention. So now I'm going to select my second department data. So select freeze range, put comma. Let's go back to our main sheet. Again going to select B1. So guys, you can see sheet name with the cell address. So if you will delete this, that will not change anything. So again we are going to freeze 1, not B, as I earlier told you guys. So for 0 exact match. So guys, now our formula is complete. Let's press enter. So here we have a answer. You can see guys, let's drag this. Let's see what error we will face. So guys, this is the error we are talking about earlier. So you can see we have name column perfect, but rest of column we have error. So guys, we are showing these error deliberately, so that you can have the proper knowledge. You can see guys, pay attention right here. We have a lookup value is in A3 cell. So if we'll drag this formula, so now you can see here we have a lookup value in B3 cell, and B3 cell we have nothing. We have an answer by the help of VLOOKUP. So you guys will not face any kind of problems. That's why I did a mistake. So again going to freeze lookup value, press enter. Let's drag right. For right, control R. For down, control D. And here we have a complete answer from our multiple sheet. If you want to check, let's check. So guys, let's pick any ID. So 6 number ID is employee ID, and employee name is John, and basic 14,500 and gross is 17,000. So let's check. ID 6, John, 14,500 and 17,000. So similar answer we have right here. Let's highlight this so that you can understand. So let's check another. Let's go to our second sheet and pick any ID. So let's choose 16. So employee ID 16, name is Kapil, basic salary 30,500 and gross salary 16,000. Let's go back to our data. Here we have an answer. Again I'm going to highlight this so that you guys can understand and formula is working proper or not. So here you can see guys, 16 Kapil, 13,500 and 16,000, but we have in our sales department sheet. So the formula is working proper. So I hope now you understand how you can get data from multiple sheet by the help of VLOOKUP. So guys, if you like this video, please like our video, and don't forget to subscribe our channel. You will get red color subscribe button below the video. Please press, and also press the bell icon to get latest update for our upcoming video. So thanks for watching guys.